Let's talk today about why if you start a GLP-1 medication or if you switch to another one, why it might take time for you to start to feel that it's effective. I'm Dr. Rentea. I'm a board-certified obesity medicine physician, and I help my patients with this all day long. Nothing that we're talking about here is medical advice. Please talk to your medical doctor about what's right for you. This person left a comment that they had started something new, and they said, hey, within a few hours, they hadn't felt anything. And something I want to go over is this, is that some people will right away experience effect with the medication. They will notice that the food noise turns down. They will notice that their urges and cravings are down. They will notice when they eat that less food satisfies them, all of that. But that's not everybody. And I want to talk about, to give you hope in those scenarios. Well, some of you, I think there was a study that came out here recently, basically, and they stratified based on age, how many people had quit, and a lot of younger patients actually give up on the medication sooner. And part of what I think that is there's an impatience where people say, oh, well, it doesn't work, and they give up on it. But here's the thing I want to talk to you about. There's something, I call it the stacking effect with medication. So when you take the medicine, the first week you have, let's just make up random doses, okay? Because I want to be able to just illustrate amounts here. Let's say you're taking 1 milligram of a medicine. The next week, if that half-life of this first med, if it's a week for the half-life, means half the medication is still in your system a week later. So half is broken down, that's the half-life. The other half is still in your system. So by the time you take week 2, you have half from that previous one, so half a milligram, plus you, again, week 2 took another milligram. Now you have 1.5 milligrams around. And that thing continues. And that's why usually it has to be 3 to 4 weeks on majority of these GLP-1 medications for you to optimally feel what that dose is going to be like for you. And so when you say, within the first few hours, I don't feel anything, that is okay. Second thing is that oftentimes, even when you've had that first starting dose a few weeks build up, you might still not be enough for you. And that's why we keep titrating and adjusting the dose along with other lifestyle changes. Really, if you're not getting your water, your protein, your fiber, if you're not hitting all those other things, it's very hard to say, hey, something isn't effective. So I just wanted to go over that oftentimes it's not right away that you experience it. Some people need 2 or 3 months of increasing the dose before they actually feel these effects. It doesn't mean that the medication still isn't going to be super amazing for you and work out great. I hope that this helps. If you want to learn more, make sure that you're following my podcast, The Obesity Guide with Rentea MD. I talk through how to manage all the different side effects and all of these different things so that questions like this don't keep you up at night.